Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd take the opportunity to let all of you who follow me know, and people who don't follow me but watch my content, know what's coming up in 2024, and also open up the possibilities of what content is being produced by me next year on my channel to you guys as well. So I'm going to get to what is coming on my channel in a minute. But first of all, a question to everyone that watches my channel, all my subscribers, people who watch my channel but don't subscribe, get into my comments and tell me what content you want to see me make in 2024. I've got loads of new stuff coming, which I'm going to talk to you about in a minute, but I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you've got to say about what you want me to produce and whether I'm missing something. If there's something really big that lots of you want to see on my channel that I haven't covered, or maybe covered it but not in as much depth as you'd like to see. So if you put your comments in the comments and also upvote or thumbs up everything that you want to see more of, and obviously that helps me see what people want to see. So if you see someone else's comment that you like the look of and you want to see me produce that content, give it a thumbs up so that I can quickly see that. It's very important that I constantly stay connected with you guys. Okay, so let's talk about what's coming next year. First of all, I want to make sure that I do more live streaming. I did a couple of live streams this year, and it was really, really good. It was a really good way to connect with you guys, people that follow me, people that are invested in what I do. And I know that I've worked with many of you this year. So many of you who watch my channel are now clients with me, and I work with you. And it's so good to be able to actually get to know people at a deeper level than just this sort of light, superficial YouTube level. So the live streaming side, it's like a bridge between the regular YouTube content I put out, and of course working with some of you as clients. And the couple of live streams that I did went down really, really well. I had no idea if it was even going to work. I use a bit of software called StreamYard to do it, so that people's questions can be put up on the screen and people can interact. It's more like a sort of it's like a live TV program with a very, very basic studio setup, but it does work. And I really, really want to bring more live streaming, so we can all so that you guys, my community, and me can work together and build that. And I think that's a really good way to do it. So now on to content that I want to bring to you. So two huge, huge pieces of content that I'm going to be bringing you at the beginning of January. So first 10 days in January. The first piece of content is the 2024 How to Do Etsy SEO in 10 minutes. This is by far my most successful video. So many people have watched it. In fact, most people that come to me to work with me say they've seen that video, and I'm sure most of you watching have seen that video. I'm going to be doing a 2024 classroom update for that video. Loads more information going into it based on feedback from the first one, including better speakers and better camera lighting as well. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So that's a huge video. I know so many people got so much help out of it because it fundamentally made the connection with how the words operate in your titles and tags. And I've got loads of new information to line up for you for that new version, 2024 version of that video, which is coming in the first week of January. And the second video that's going to come in the first 10 days, so first 10 days of January, is a course. So I'm going to produce a course for everyone that wants it on a 100 listing mastermind course for Etsy. So if you are a new seller, or you're planning to open in 2024, or you've maybe just started and you've got a couple of listings in your store, but you haven't yet reached the heady heights of 50 or 100 listings in your store, I urge you to wait for that video. It's coming in the first week of January. It will be a classroom video, just like the SEO video. And the goal is to go step by step through how to open your store. So much deeper than I've ever gone before on this process. And it will be absolutely everything, but with my head and my knowledge and insight guiding you so that you do things right and don't take in so much bad information that's out there on YouTube, because there is so much. I've literally helped so many people this year who've come to me after following bad advice on YouTube, and and I have to sort out the mess that these people have left their stores in. So loads of good content to come. Those two pieces of content are coming at the beginning of the new year, and I'm going to move deeper into working with store issues. So I want to do more store reviews. I want to look at more niche areas, so POD, digital, and also what you want me to do. So remember what I said about the comments. Get into my comments and tell me what it is that you want to see on my channel. Okay, so another thing that I'm going to do, lots of people have told me about it and I'm fully aware of it, is I'm going to raise the production level of what I'm doing. So I'll be getting new cameras, new microphones, and all sorts of technical bits and pieces that I'm having to learn to make sure that everything is as good as it can be for you guys to watch. And I think that next year I'm also going to highlight more of what is bad and not working on Etsy, and this information comes from people on YouTube. As I say, I've had to pick up the pieces for so many people that have followed people on YouTube's bad advice. I'm going to be highlighting this more openly. Okay, I feel the time has come that this stuff needs to be called out, and called out properly. You can't have people with 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 followers giving people advice that is frankly awful and then causing people problems. So I'm going to be much more proactive about calling out bad advice, and also making sure that I can get as many of you to listen to what I'm saying. So for those of you that don't know, I've been doing this job for 8 years. I'm a full-time Etsy consultant. It's my profession, and it's something that has given me deep insight and knowledge into how Etsy works. And I totally know I don't sound like anyone else. So I know that when you watch other people, because people watch, people that watch me watch another 5 people talking about Etsy, and they all, and you guys all saying the same thing. You don't sound like anyone else, and there's a good reason for that, and that is because I've been doing this 8 years, which is longer than most of them, and certainly I've worked at a far deeper level than these other people. So this information that I give you comes from a place of deep experience. So hopefully 2024 will be good for all of us. Get into my comments. I want to hear what you've got to say about what I've done so far. My channel's only been open a year and 2 months, and it's already at 30,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-blowing. It's just incredible. And I'm so grateful to every one of you that takes the time to watch my videos. But I want to stay connected to you, really connected. You know that I'm already answering all the questions in my comments. I mean, I'm 3 weeks behind at the moment, but I will continue to answer all those comments, and that will be something that stays with my channel forever. Every question will be answered. Every comment will be answered. So do your bit too. Get into my comments. Tell me what you want to see next year in 2024. It doesn't matter how crazy it is. I want to hear what you've got to say, because the more people that comment and tell me things, the more I can tailor what I'm doing here to suit you guys and what you're watching. Something that lots of people have asked me for as well is my story. So where I've come from, how I got onto Etsy in the first place, what on earth happened to put me into the position to be where I am, teaching you guys about Etsy. It's an incredible story. I'm actually writing a book about this, which is an absolute nightmare. I've never written a book before. I may never write a book again after this, but the book is underway. It's been started, and it's the complete story. But I will definitely do a video on my path to where I am now. It's interesting. I think there's some good things in there, good bits of value, and some fun stuff as well. So I will film that next year, early next year as well. Okay, that's enough from me for this week. There'll be a couple more videos to finish this year coming soon. Get into my comments. Tell me what you thought of this channel and what I've done so far, and what you want to see, and upvote and thumbs up stuff you like the sound of, so that I can check it out and I know to film it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next week in the next video. Cheers.